Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning, CEOs. How are you guys doing? Yes, you, my creators, entrepreneurs, and high level operators. Another session with your man, CEO Consulting, correction as always, CEO 369 Consulting, coming to you with another. Man, I got to do it live. I just have been kind of busy, but guess what, guys? We're coming up on our last week. And this, we just started the weekend, but our last week of for the month of March. And I must say, uh, things have been happening rapidly for myself. And I'm sure things have been going steady, if not speedily, for yourself. I think Mario Andretti said, you know, if he's not going fast enough when he was racing, something must be wrong. So we're at this fever pitch to get through the first 3 months in the start of 2025. And I'm happy to say that for myself, for my wife, we are doing the things that are necessary for us to get ready for whatever may come up in the month of March. But guess what? This is the thing that I want to say. I hope that you guys are pushing through, especially on your YouTube journey. This is going to be my personal encouragement to you guys because so much is going on. I just want to tell you how awesome I've seen tons of videos from various people. Haven't been on a lot. I definitely started looking at my personal health and how things are going for myself. Things are going well. Had to do my physicals with the VA as well as my doctor, my patient care person. But I'm just watching all of the different journeys that are going on and how you guys are showing up. You're putting in the work and you're growing in the best version of you yourself, at the with the creation of the content that you have for your particular niche. And this makes me want to come on more. Like I told you guys, I'm doing my sessions primarily in the daytime because of my work and other things that I'm involved in the evenings, as well as spending time with my wife, communicating with family members and friends, things of that nature. So I don't want to take away from my YouTube journey. I just made, a change. That's the tone that I'm setting. We're going to be talking about pushing through. If my Rottweiler, she'll settle down. Zuri, she just came back in from outside. It's going to be really nice here in the state of Georgia. And we're going to get outside. We're going to take her out to the dog park this morning. We're just going to have a great time. Excuse me. And for those of you that may have allergies, the pollen season in spirit here, especially in Georgia, is going to be very high today. So take care of yourself, get your immunity up, take whatever it is that you do. I normally between, a nice shower, just taking whether it's my Benadryl, my C.E.O.s, fresh fruit and vegetables. That's what helps me out. Helps me to be able to get out there. I'm going to do my yard work after we get back from the dog park with my Roddy. Wife is upstairs getting her rest. She put down, I think, a really nice video for one of our friends, Celine the Celestial. I don't know if she released it just yet, but I haven't checked out her website, so she was up pretty late last night. But getting back to this, that pushing through, just like when you do your workout, I got my second set I'm gonna hit before I jump a shower. But I wanted to hop on here. You know, our mindset is can be diabolical at times, especially when we don't keep it active with the things that we know to be true. I spoke about that yesterday, those hard truths that we have to deal with on a consistent daily basis. For me, it's oftentimes what's holding you back. As we approach this last week in March, take the time to reflect on what has worked and what hasn't worked for you. Are you holding back because of fear? Is it doubt? Or finally, the P word, procrastination? procrastination. Sometimes those are the things, I talked to you guys about that fear hormone, cortisol. That's where those things tend to creep in at, am I getting the views? Oh, my subscribers, is something nobody's really commenting on what it is that I'm talking about. Don't let that get to you. To me, it's like having a cup of coffee. Every sip gets better. You know what I'm saying? And if not, you can pour you another cup or just drink some water. You know what I'm saying? The power that you're looking for with the things that you do is that power or the power of consistency. Success in small daily steps. Those who win are those who keep showing up even when that motivation fades. We spoke about the fire yesterday. Motivation is kind of like that spark from the flint that gets the fire going. But what are you putting on your small YouTube channel, in your personal life, in your professional life? What are you putting together to help you stay consistent? The wildest thing outside of building my YouTube channel, I told you guys, I also enjoy day trading. I also enjoy consulting. I also, have a full time job. I also have me and my wife, not just me alone. We have our own small online uh, e commerce store, myrootedvines.com. But in my professional life, this is a 42 page document that this week, those of us that are executive managers, uh, our program is developing for those of us who are non law enforcement, but we work in it. Me, myself, as an administrative officer, we are being given uh, um, an evaluation, if you will. I'll do it for lack of getting into too much detail, but this evaluation, what I just showed you, is specifically tailored for me. It is a 42-page document that helps me develop in the areas for the work that I do. And that's what I'm saying. I took it, I see it. That's my small step for improvement in my personal life. When it comes to day trading, I reviewed my mentor's video again last night. And as far as operating on a 1 minute chart, a time frame during day trading, it just seems like initially things are moving super fast. But when you do back testing, in day trading, you start seeing it's almost like a sport. Things kind of slow down for you, and you get your flow. You start seeing the candlesticks and how they're doing, the indicators that you're using to help you line up as to whether uh, the market will be going up or if the market will be going down. Or if it's going to range, be in a ranging motion, just leveling off, but not really moving in either direction. That was phenomenal this week. And I have to get my journal out and do my charting, or my journaling this week. As I tell you guys, got to have yourself a journal. Um, this is pretty much kind of like the recipe that he gave to us for uh, working on a 1 minute time frame, the different types of candlesticks, the indicator that he wants to use, establishing, seeing which direction the market is moving in, and how to enter on what they call a doji candle, and then basically risk management, a one-to-one risk management. So those are some of the things that I'm going to be looking at this week. Out, like I say again, outside of getting out, we'll take our dog out, do the things we have to do, but beyond the power of consistency, for me, you guys know, I enjoy the 5 a.m. club. I enjoy listening to my mentor, Robert Robin Sharma, and the great work he did in that book. And one of his mantras, so to speak, is that if you own your morning, you will elevate your life. That to me, I find for myself to be amazing. I know in some of the folks that I know that are in my community, they are also or have read the book, maybe doing some of the practices, but for me, it fits so well. You know, there are also, for a lot of you guys, some strategies that I use that I would like to share, and I think that these execution strategies will help in areas of what it is that you're striving to do. Again, this could be on your YouTube journey, this could be in your personal life, this could be in your professional life. The first one is for myself, the 1% rule. Improve by just 1% every day. You don't have to make big, huge, giant leaps. Just keep moving forward. And that's across the whole board, across the spectrum, and areas that you're trying to improve and have fulfillment in. That would be number one. Number two, content momentum. Again, across the board. In your personal life, things that you're creating to make your life better for you, yourself personally, for your family, wife, kids, your parents, checking in, and just seeing how things are going. You guys already know. The world we're living in today, you have to keep yourself attuned to what's going on because it can try to weigh you down if you're not keeping yourself aware. Keep creating, keep learning. Continuing education is key. Keep refining, especially if you're a person that likes art or working on cars or sports, you're always refining that thing within inside of you. Same with gardening. People are starting to do gardening and get out and plant flowers, beautification of the areas. Like myself, I got to cut that front lawn. I did last week. I did the backyard, half an acre, but I forgot to do the front. So I have to keep refining, keep things, making sure that I keep learning. Small progress today leads to major results tomorrow. We're going to focus on today where we're at, but it helps you in tomorrow when you go out and you see it. Like I love getting up early, and it's still dark outside, and you get to hear the birds come to life. You get to hear certain movement or rustling of other creatures. I mean, it's very serene, it's quiet, looking up at the stars in the sky. Not all the hustle and bustle is going on at that time. Then finally, uh, community and collaboration. Again, across the spectrum, personal life. What's your community like? Who are you communicating with, collaborating with? Those that resonate with you, from a like mind standpoint, from the standpoint of that helps keep you balanced with your emotions, health wise, who is physically getting it in, whether you're walking, doing a workout, or just maintaining good, healthy habits. And then finally, spiritual upliftment. That's what I know that I believe to be true. We are spiritual beings, basically having this human experience. So it's helpful when you surround yourself with like-minded individuals who are striving for greatness. Engage. That's the number one thing I would ask. I also ask you guys if you would comment, you know, and share your thoughts, your ideals to grow. The CEO 369 consulting this community, that's what we're all about. We're all about lifting each other up, giving each other a helping hand. Uh, even if it's just in the comments, sometimes it becomes more personal for myself when I talk to people, not necessarily in my comment session, but in another form that I'll use, call it DM or call it through email. It's just having those engaging conversation and talks because sometimes it's just good to get clarity. Also, telephone conversations are very helpful too. This in allows you, it gives you what I call that empowerment. That what you are doing is really, really important for those of us who are participating in this virtual community, this YouTube journey that we're all on. It is fascinating how things come about when you have a feeling of fulfillment and what you're doing is contributing to a greater cause. So I like it across the board when I do see that. It's just amazing. Uh, Also, as we look at this last week, I mean, right now we're in the weekend in the month of March, but as it comes up, is to me is similar to like March Madness. You know, how you would bracket the things that you're doing. I think in my one of my areas that they talk about the judgment type. I think that's what they call it in the frequency within this area that I had to do for my job as an executive manager. Some of the things they talk about the judgment types and frequency. First one was listening. The next one was coaching, diplomacy. How are you maintaining, developing your people as managers and supervisors, organizing, planning, communicating, processing, delegating, efficiencies, and then stabilizing, and then as an integrator. Those are some of the key areas that this 42-page document that I received. I was like, 42 pages? What the hell did I do when I just took this assessment? But it's pretty lengthy. It's a good read. It's a long read, but I figure I got the weekend. I got some time in between before I go back to work to get things done. We're wrapping up a lot of key areas. I told you guys about, you know, our budget situation. I talked to you guys about our facilities, fleet inventory, property inventory, our travel system. These are the things that I oversee, I maintain, but also, like in my YouTube journey, CEO 369, I'm oftentimes looking at it and seeing how I can structure it so that I can be even more engaging. Whether it's shorts, whether it's long form content, whether it's restreaming, building playlists, things of that nature. You have to learn how to do that. For those of us, as we look at the end of the month, some actionable steps that you can look into as you're making your evaluations. I also do it for myself. Set one clear goal to accomplish before you enter into the month of April. Stay disciplined. Your work determines your results for tomorrow. That's another thing. And also encourage others. You know, Greatness thrives in that of our communities that we create for ourselves. So always encourage others. As you get encouragement for the work that you're doing, by all means, tap into others, encourage them, let them know that you really, really appreciate the things that they are doing, and let them know to continue to strive. Along those lines. The final motivation, I'll drop another motivational log on your fire so it keeps burning for you. Remember, any journey is long, but also the reward is real. That's the funny thing about it. Whenever you start a journey, whatever it is that you're in and that you're doing, like I told you guys when I made a decision that I was going to join the armed forces, the army, because of the things that were going on in my community, real life. I didn't want to be in that area anymore. They always talk about LA and what it has, but when you're drill down into it, there's some hard things going on. And I'm sure that's in everyone's area. I don't care how successful, rich you are, you still got to come into this real world. You know what I'm saying? And then where it allowed me to move forward in my life. It's almost like a rocket ship. And at this point in my career, 57 years old, soon to have 30 years within federal service, military and civilian, I don't want that rocket ship to end. I'm building that next, ship for myself, for my wife, for those in my community uh, that will continue to propel both me as well as my loved ones to that next level. You know, don't slow down. That's what I'll say. Don't slow down now. Keep your energy up, your head held high. That's what I talk about in my workplace. Always stay professional, I say, and to keep your head up, no matter how hard and how crazy things are going within our federal government, within our personal lives, within our professional lives, also within our YouTube lives. That when we sit down and we bring that energy, that we bring our vision. Keep it locked in. That's most amazing thing that you can do. What I wouldn't mind you doing is that as you talk to me in that comment section, drop a comment. Tell me below what's the one thing you're going to be committed to finish before the month of March ends. It can be small is just as well as large if you have something going on. But also, if you wouldn't mind liking, subscribing, if this message resonated with you, when you subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way, you'll see more content coming your way to help you own your morning and also to elevate your life. You guys know that that's what my mentors say, but my three foundational pillars, as I always like to say, if you honor yourself, you will be able to honor others. If you love yourself first, you will be able to love others. And if you respect yourself, you're definitely going to be able to respect others. So, you guys enjoy your Saturday, whether it's morning, whether it's afternoon, or whether it's evening. Have a great day. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon. All right.